Okay, so welcome to my mess. As you can see, it's quite a mess. It started out as some flooring that was needed to be replaced, and went from there because it wasn't just flooring. The whole cargo bay that's underneath this part of the floor was all rotted. It was full of mouse droppings. So I think the water tank that was originally on top had rotted, leaked and ran down. Mice had gotten in, of course, and there's some more corresponding work that needs to be done up this way. This one was mainly, I just finished replacing all the timbers here. The hot water tank was sitting on an 1/8-inch piece of plywood, and the 2x4 that was underneath it, acting as a brace, I guess, was underneath here. And you can see what it did to the galvanized steel box that used to have, I'm guessing used to have a generator in there. Anyways, I'll be building like a proper thing. When I looked up the manual for the hot water tank, because I'm going to replace some stuff on it, the original instructions by Suburban says that it needs to be put on the floor. Fair enough. 6-gallon water heater, roughly 87 pounds full, should not be hanging on an 1/8-inch plywood paneling RV shelf. Anyways, I've got some steel I'm going to tie into that and make an actual proper shelf for that to be secured on. It'll all be good. So I got the first cargo, second cargo done, sort of cleaning this all up. I have a patch I'm riveting over the dualies. It looks like they might have had a blowout at one point, which, I mean, happens. It happens on all sorts of vehicles. But it wasn't, because nobody could get to it. That was actually underneath the stove. They tried their best. Now that I've got it all out of here, I'm doing some proper riveting, and I'm going to clean that all up, and then I will undercoat. I need to undercoat by the stairs as well. And I also have some more work under the other dually to do as well. Got that one done. And got all my roof vents done, which was cool. Got all new vents up there. They're all recocked. They're all rebutyled. They're all beautiful and watertight and everything like that. Came back here and thought, okay, I really, really want to get this at least to the point where it was waterproof on the outside edge, and then I could close it up, and then I wouldn't have to worry about I'm not really worried this high up about rodents getting into it, but I was worried about water running into it. It's an old motorhome. It rains like crazy here on the coast in the winter. So, knew also that hubby's tall, so I was going to be pulling the bed frame. We're redoing this. I'm pulling that nightstand out, pushing this straight over to the wall, and I'm going to make this into a proper queen-size bed. Works well. I'll get a little bit of extra storage out of it. Perfect. Knew there was going to be carpet here. 1987 dusty rose shag carpet. Gotta love it. They did have 2 drawers here. The drawers did not even open completely. So I am taking all that stuff out of here. And it will be an open storage area that I will eventually have here. This is my converter sitting here. Hubby does a lot of electrical work. My son is also an electrician. So they are going to assist me, teach me, however this goes, on removing this unit, removing and replacing all the wires, because, not on purpose, but I'm very glad I didn't do it. I did not plug the RV in when we first got it. I used electrical tester to check out and make sure that the furnace and everything like that ran. So I never even bothered plugging it in. I knew I wasn't going to use it. All the lights are incandescent. They're cooking hot. Good thing I didn't, because when I got to the wiring initially, the rodents that had gotten in here had taken all the covering off the wires. It's not so bad here. It's really bad up in the kitchen area. So I might as well just replace it. Yeah, the stripped wires were right next to copper lines that were full of gas. So it would have been interesting if I would have plugged it in. Anyways, so I got back here. This is my last cargo. I'm like, let's just get it buttoned up, and then I could, start working on this. I can maybe even paint in the bathroom, just get it prepped. I'll pull that toilet out if I need to. Got in here, pulled everything off. Carpet's there. There's rodent poo, there's rodent pee. I was expecting that. I was not expecting the fact that either the toilet let go, the black tank let go at some point. Like, it's all dried up now. But in the heat that we have had for the last year here on the coast during the summer, and the fact that, like, this is sitting right out in the sun, it was pretty stinky back here. And I thought, wow, that's pretty strong rodent droppings. It wasn't rodent droppings that were making it extra strong. The thing that made me frustrated, sad, blah, 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 is that, yeah, there's a mess here, but it goes underneath the bathroom. So I now need to take all the bathroom apart. That's a little extra work I wasn't really planning on doing. But I am going to turn that part around. I'm going to check all the plumbing. I'm going to redo all these plumbing lines. I mean, all these plumbing lines. It's not like a house. It's a house on wheels. There's limited plumbing. I believe that most of this stuff has not been changed out since it was originally made. So you know what? I'm going to make sure it doesn't leak again. I'm going to change out the water lines. I'll be putting in new PEX stuff. And I really love that PEX has blue and red. Makes it way easier when you're trying with a flashlight to find out what's leaking. If you can look and go, oh, it's red. It's a hot line. Okay, cool. And then I'm going to redo all these drains as well. Yeah, who knows? It might even lead to the fact that I'm going to have to replace the gray and the black tanks. We'll see. We'll see where that goes. I'm not even going to worry about at the moment. But, so, this has got to be buttoned up, but I also will be dealing with this. I do have a proper ventilator. I have a suit that I'm going to put on because that's just gross to no end. Anyways, and this will all have to come out. They're projects. It's a 1987, 27, 28 foot motorhome. Be perfect for hubby and I. And a little bit of company, right? Full size bed there. I'm gonna build out a couch on this side. It'll be like a pull-out bed. We'll be able to have a table in the middle, 2 nice adult-sized chairs, couch on this side. We'll actually be able to have a half-decent game of cards in here. Not really that possible in my trailer. We do if we have to, but when it's really wet, 22-foot trailer just doesn't quite get it. Anyways, wish me luck. After the weekend, that's my next project.